Now this becomes a very important topic for your upcoming UGC paper 1 section. We always see contemporary questions based on higher education which is asked, and this is a new development initiative under Ministry of Science and Technology. So which ministry brought this initiative is important. So Ministry of Science and Technology has brought an initiative which is called as Common Fellowship Portal. Now this Common Fellowship Portal aims at bringing in ease of doing science. Now, with the idea of ease of doing science, it is mainly applicable to PhD programs and postdoctoral programs. So, under this, the students would be able to get the opportunities for the fellowship across different departments, across different government bodies, and they can also identify their eligibility as to they are eligible for which of the scholarships they can apply, rather than going to each of the individual websites applying there separately. This common fellowship portal would provide a common fellowship ID, and this would also give an eligibility calculator through which the applicants can actually check their eligibility for various schemes and the various fellowship schemes that are provided. So there would be a CFP ID that would be given, which is a common fellowship portal ID, and through this the application process would be streamlined and there would be more visualization of the data. Now the list of doctoral fellowships and postdoctoral fellowships have been given. So ministry, there are various departments. For example, CSIR lays down the SRF and the JRF, ICMR again the SRF and the JRF, DST Inspire and DST Wise PhD, CTE for the technical education has the ADF and the NDF fellowships. Department of Space has DDFS and JRF. Then Ministry of Environment Science has Earth Sciences has this JRF and the doctoral fellowship. UGC has the SJP, NFSC, NFOBC and the MANF fellowship, and then the DBT by Department of Biotechnology, the JRF fellowship. Now all of these fellowship provide a support for 5 years of research program. For the postdoctoral, again the scholarships are given by CSIR, ICR, MOAT, DAE, Department of Atomic Energy, Departments of Science and Technology, Biotechnology, then you have UGC and SERB, and all of them provide the scholarships for postdoctoral fellowship. Ramanujan fellowship under SERB is another important fellowship that is provided, which is not for the case of the doctoral studies. Now postdoctoral fellowships and contingency grants are meant to provide researchers mainly in the basic sciences or the applied sciences, and the fellowship targets researchers who already have their PhD degree, and once they have their PhD degree and a track of records of publication in national and international reputed journals or patents, then they are eligible for certain postdoctoral schemes. This idea has been brought by the government mainly to reverse the trend of this brain drain that is going across, and the core which is actually talented can retain themselves back in the country. So this is the idea for the postdoctoral schemes, and the list of institutions, the list of academies that are providing, the list of departments that are providing the postdoctoral and the doctoral fellowship are now available under the CFP, which is the Common Fellowship Portal. Extremely important question for your upcoming examination, and such latest informations and coverage have been covered in the UGC paper 1 complete section course. So you can just follow the links below for more information. Thanks for joining in.